Hello class 7, good morning everybody. Today we are going to do exercise 6.1. Okay. Now look at here in this exercise. Today I will do question number 1. Express these numbers in exponential form. They are given in question number 1, 125. Okay. So we have to convert this 125 in exponential form. So how we will do these questions? Look at here. So first of all, we have to find out the factor of 125 here and do it here. Okay. Suppose this is rough work. Okay. So look at here. Question is 125. So and you're telling us to express these numbers in exponential form. First of all, we have to find factor of 125 here. Now look at here, is it possible to divide by 2? No, it is not possible to divide by 2. So let's try by 3. It is not possible to divide by 3 as well, so I am trying by 5. Okay, so 2 times 5 is 10, there is 12, 11, 12, 2 left here. So if we take 2 this side, there will be 25. So 5 times 5 is 25. Again, 5 times 5 is 25. So finally, 1 times 5 is 5. This way, we found here 3 factor of 125. This is 5 into 5 into 5. So we can write 125 as 5 into 5 into 5. Right? So now 5 into 5 into 5, that means we can write this 5 cube, right? So 5 cube, that means 3 times multiplications of 5. So this is the 5 cube, is the exponential form of this number, which is given here 125. Understood? It's very easy, try to understand. Now look at here, class 7. Now I am doing question number 2 also. There are many questions in this exercise. There is in question number 1 there are 8 questions here. I have done number 1, and now look at it. I am doing question number 3 also. Okay, look at here. This is question number. This is 3, and in question number 3 there is 288. Okay. Now first of all we have to find the factor of 288. Okay. Look at here. 288. So what will be the factor of 288? Look at here. So 1 times 2 is 2, 4 times 2 is 8, 4 times 2 is 8. This way we have got 144 as a factor of 288 by 2. Now we need to divide by 2. So 7 times 2 is 14, and 2 times 2 is 4. Again it is 72 is divisible by 2. So 3 times 2 is 6, but there is 7. If we take 1 here, there will be 12. So 6 times 2 is 12. So 1 times 2 is 2, there is 3. We have to take 1 this side, and it will be 16 now. So 8 times 2 is 16. And 9 times 2 is 18. Now 9 is not divisible by 2, right? So we have to try by 3. We divide by 3. Then 3 times 3 is 9, and finally 1 times 3 is 3. So this way we have got 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, 3 into 3 as a factor of 288, right? So now look at here. We have to write here how many 2's are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 2. So 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. I have written here 5 2, and how many 3's? 2 3's. So into 3 into 3. Now look at here. 1 2 3 4 5 2 here. So we can write 2 to the power 5, and into there is 2 3. So we can write 3 square. 3 square, that means 2 times multiplications of 3, and 2 to the power 5, that means 5 times multiplications of 2. There are 5 2, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2 to the power 5 into 3 square is an exponential form of this number. Number 3, there is 288. Okay, 2 to the power 5 into 3 square is an exponential form of 288. Understood? So there are many questions. Okay, in question number 1 and 3 I have done here. The rest of the questions you have to do yourself. Okay. Now see here in question number 2, there is express the numbers in their expanded form and write their values. Okay, in question number 2 there are 8 questions as given here, and from here we have to find the expanded form of these questions, and then after that we have to find the values also. Okay, so look at here, question number 2. Question number 2 is express the numbers in their expanded form and write their values. Okay, so here in question number 1 there is given 3 whole to the power 5. So as I already told you in question number 1, 5 cube, that means 3 times multiplications of 5. In the same way, if you see, there is in question number 1 3 whole to the power 5. That means expanded form of 3 whole to the power 5. You can write like this: 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. 3 whole to the power 5, that means 5 times 3 is multiplied, right? So this is the expanded form of these questions, and you are telling us to write their values as well. So values, what will be the values? Now look at here. If you multiply this all the number, all the 3's, and whatever we get, that is the values of this number. Okay. Now look at here. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 9 is 27, and 3 times 27 is 81, and 3 times 81 is 243. So 243 is the values of this expanded form, right? So this is the solutions of number 1. This question is also very easy. In number 1, we had found it exponential form, and in number 2, we had expanded these numbers 3 whole to the power 5, and thereafter now we have got here values of this number 243. Understood? Okay, now look at here. I am doing question number 6 also. Okay, from question number 2. This is the question number 6. What is there in question number 6? 7 by 12. 7 by 12 whole square. 7 by 12 whole square in question number 6. So what will be the expanded form? 7 by 12 whole square, that means this square is of 7 and 12 as well. Okay, so that's why we can write 7 square by 12 square. Understood? Whole square, that means this bracket tells us that this square is of 7 and 12 as well. If we open the bracket, then we can write this way, 7 square by 12 square. So now look at here, 7 square, that means 2 times we can multiply 7, and 12 square, that means 2 times we can multiply 12. 2 times multiplications of 12. So now look at here, 7 into 7, 7 times 7 is 49, and 12 times 12 is 144. So this 7 into 7 by 12 into 12 is the expanded form of this number, okay? And 49 by 144 is the value of this number, 7 by 12 whole square. Understood? Very easy, try to understand. So this is number 6, okay? 1 and 6 I have done here. And there are many questions in this exercise, in this question number 2 also, okay? Try to do yourself. So now I am doing question number 3. Look at here and try to understand, okay? Question number 3 is, evaluate the following. And in number 1, there is 2 to the power 6. 2 to the power 6 means 6 times multiplications of 2, so that we can write 2 to the power 6 like this, 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. Okay? So 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. 6 times we have to multiply 2, because 2 to the power 6 means, okay? So what will be now? So 2 times 2 is 4, 2 times 4 is 8, 2 times 8 is 64, and 2 times 64 is 128, and 2 times 128 is 256. So this way we have to do question number 3. It's very easy, okay? Now number 2. In number 2 there is 10 to the power 5. So 10 to the power 5 means 5 times multiplications of 10, so that we can write 10 into 10 into 10 into 10 into 10, right? So 5 10 is multiplying here. So 10 times 10 is 100, 10 times 100 is 1000, and 10 times 1000 is 10,000, and 10 times 10,000 is 1 lakh. So if you multiply this all the tens, it will be 1 lakh. This way. It's very easy, okay? Try to understand. Okay. Now look at here in number 5. I'm doing question number 5 also. Number 5 is little difference than 1 and 2. Okay. Look at here. Number 5 is 1 minus 2 by 3 whole to the power 5. This is the questions. Okay. 1 minus 2 by 3 is inside the bracket and given here whole to the power 5. So first of all we have to do the LCM of this denominator. Okay. There is 1 in denominator, as I already told you in many questions. Okay. If there is no any number in single number, that means we should understand that there is 1 in a denominator. So here 3. So what will be the LCM of 1 and 3? 3 only, right? So 3. There is 1 in denominator. If we divide 3 by its denominator, Okay, what will be 3 times? We divide 3 by 1. 3 times 1 is 3. So we will get 3. And by this 3 we have to multiply this 1. So if you multiply 1, okay, 1 into 3 minus. Now again we have to divide this number by this denominator. How many times we can divide? 1 times. 1 times 3 is 3. So we have got here 1 as a quotient. So by this quotient we have to multiply this numerator of the same denominator, right? So if you multiply 2 by 1, it will be 2. We can write this way, 2 into 1. So there is whole to the power 5. So write as it is. And now if you multiply 1 and 3, there will be 3 minus 1 times 2 is 2 by 3 whole to the power 5. Now if you subtract 2 from 3, there will be 1 by 3. We have got here 1 by 3 whole to the power 5. Now after this, look at it. Whole to the power 5, that means this 5 is of 1 and 3 as well. So if you upon the bracket, we can multiply 5 times 1, right, by 5 times 3. 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3, 5 times. So 5 times 1, if you multiply, it will be 1 only. And 5 times 3, 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 9 is 27. And 3 times 27 is what will be? 81. And 3 times 81 is 243. 243. That means 1 by 243 is the answer. Understood? Very easy. Try to understand. Okay, this is number 3. Now look at here. Question number 4 also I am doing. In question number 4 there is simplify. Okay. There is 2 questions in simplify. I will do question number 1, but number 2 you have to do yourself. Right? So look at here. I'm doing this side. Okay. Look at here. This is 4. This is simplify. Question number 1 is minus 2 by 3 whole cube into 1 by 2 whole to the power 5. So now look at here. As I already told you, minus 2 by 3 whole cube, that means this cube is of power of minus 2 also and 3 also. And this 5 is power of 1 and power of 2 as well. So that means if you upon the bracket, how we can write? If you upon the bracket, that means you can write minus 2 3 times, because this power is of minus 2 as well and 3 also. So we can write 3 also 3 times, minus 2 into minus 2 into minus 2, isn't it? And 3 also. Okay, first of all, I'm just going to upon the bracket only. Okay, so first of all, if we upon the bracket, minus 2 by 3, we upon the bracket, this cube means minus 2 cube 3 also into 1 by 2 whole to the power 5. That means if I open the bracket, it will be 1 to the power 5 by 2 to the power 5. So now look at it, minus 2 whole cube means minus 2 3 times we have to multiply. Okay, 3 times 3 cube, that means 3 into 3 into 3. Okay, now look at here, into 1 to the power 5, that means 5 times we have to multiply 1. 5 times we have to multiply 1. And denominator 2 to the power 5, that means 5 times we have to multiply 2. Okay. Now look at here. So you can cancel this 2. This 3 2. So there is 1. There is 3. You cannot divide 1 and 3. Okay. Now look at here. Minus minus plus, plus minus minus. What left here? Minus 1. And denominator 3 times 3 is 9. And 3 times 9 is 27. So 27 left into 1 by, so 2 times 2 is 4. What left? 4. Now look at here, there is no any number, okay, you cannot divide to each other, no, in denominator and numerator you see there is no any other number, so we have to multiply numerator with numerator only and denominator with denominator. So if you multiply this minus 1 and 1, it will be minus 1 only, right? So if you multiply 27 and 4, how many times? 7 times 4 is 28, you carry 2 times 4 is 8 and 2 110. So minus 1 by 110 is the solution of this question. It's very easy calculation, okay? But one thing you must remember, if it is not possible to divide each other, okay, you have to see numerator and denominator. While taking this power as a factor of the number, okay, that time you must see there, is it possible to divide each other? If it is not possible, then you can directly multiply to numerator and denominator with denominator, okay? So multiplication, so whatever you will get, that is the final answer. Understood? Okay, question number 2 also there in question number 4 as a simplifier. You have to try yourself. Understood? Thank you.